Going on, guys? It's your boy Destroy with Astro DFS coming at you with a new video. Today's video, I'm just going to be breaking down the Jaguars Titans game from last night. The first thing I want to say is if I had a penalty flag, I would be throwing it across the room, just like the refs did in that first half. Oh my God, were there so many penalties? I think honestly, someone said something to the refs from New York or wherever their officiating station is because there were no penalties in the second half. But in the first half, there were, I think, 10 or 11 maybe. Like, that's a crazy amount of penalties compared to the second half when there were none. So, in my honest opinion, either the ref said that, hey, we're calling too many penalties, or somebody from New York or Buffalo, wherever their station is, said something to them about it because, man, that was terrible. And it was all on Tennessee for the most part. So every time Tennessee started to do anything, there was a penalty behind it. Every time. Made it very tough to watch. Even Tom Brady was tweeting it out last night. Tom Brady's the GOAT, so maybe Tom Brady got to the refs. I don't know. Anyway, just read off some quick stats in case anyone missed the game. Last night, Mariota threw 23 for 40 for 304 yards. Minshew threw 20 for 30 for 204 yards with 2 touchdowns. The big difference here is Mariota was sacked 9 times. 9 times in a football game. He was sacked for 55 yards in that. The running game was really surprising to me. Derrick Henry ran 17 rushes for 44 yards. Fournette, 15 rushes for 66 yards. Henry had a touchdown. Fournette didn't. Fournette had a 69-yard rush. That was it. That was it. Like, the rest of the game, he got tackled for a loss every time or at the line. Minshew, 4 rushes, 18. Mariota, 6 for 34. Also, Mariota had 2 rushes that were penalized. Whew. Too early for this. Adam Humphries had a really good game, and he hasn't had a game at all season. Jaguars was pretty well distributed for the most part. Conley went down in the first quarter. DJ Chark, his favorite receiver, had a touchdown, 4 receptions, 76 yards. Westbrook, 5 for 46. And then O'Shaughnessy, 2 receptions, 18 yards, and a touchdown. He had the first touchdown of the game, surprisingly. Caught everyone off guard. Delaney Walker had 7 receptions for 64 yards. Davis, 3 for 44. And Smith, 2 for 20. Titans fumbled the ball 3 times. They recovered 2 out of the 3. Jacksonville got the other one. So basically what this game was, I don't want to say it was a lack of the Titans offense for the most part. They didn't look too bad besides the penalties. The rushing game could have been better by far. But the thing that stuck out the most to me was Jacksonville's defense. And you could see that by the 9 sacks. They had 9 sacks. Calais Campbell had 3 of them alone. He looked really, really good. He's getting up there in age, but you couldn't tell yesterday. He was destroying that offensive line. The whole Jacksonville defense destroyed that offensive line from the Titans. Like, the last play of the game was funny too, that I watched. I turned it off with like a minute left because they were down 20-7. I was like, yeah, they're not scoring 2 touchdowns in a minute. Sorry. Mariota tripped over himself for a sack. Yeah. So, also Jalen Ramsey. I'm gonna look right now. Jalen Ramsey had 9 total tackles last night. He did pretty good. I think there were only 4 catches against him. Him and AJ Bouye. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. pretty sure. Both of them were locking down Tennessee quite a bit, especially in the first half. Like, Tennessee really couldn't do anything. They couldn't get any yards. And those key three, Ramsey, Bouye, and Campbell, were the big reason for it. Calais Campbell had 7 tackles to that game. So he had 3 sacks and 7 tackles. He did have an extra tackle for a loss on that play, too. So really, really good game out of Jacksonville. And in my opinion, the reason Jacksonville played that good of defense, one, they're that good of a defense. The other reason is Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's probably going to be gone today on Friday, but sorry for that yawn again. It's early in the morning. But Jalen Ramsey's probably going to be gone today. I don't see him staying on the team, but you could tell that defense was playing for Ramsey, because that's their boy, and it sucks to see him go, but they were playing to try to get him to stay, possibly. I don't think he will. I think he officially wants out of there. Doesn't want anything to do with Jacksonville's front office and coaching staff, which sucks to see, especially for those teammates, because they do have a really good defense, and we just saw how good they could be this week. And Minshew is starting to look really, really good. I don't want to say elite because his quarterback rating was a 55, but he is starting to look really, really good out there. Fournette, like I said, just had 1 rush for 69 yards. That was it. So Minshew looks like he's going to have to carry this team if they want to have a chance at a winning season until at least Nick Foles gets back, which I think is until week 10 or 11. So it's going to be interesting to see how these teams play the rest of the season. Tennessee, I really haven't had high hopes for. I don't know what it is about the Titans. I just don't like them as a team. Jacksonville, I think, is going to turn the season around with or without Ramsey. So I expect Jacksonville to be contending for a playoff spot. They should make the playoffs with how good their defense is, but it just depends on how good that offense is going to play. Like I said, so basically just a lot of penalties and Jacksonville's defense. That was the entire game. Like, you didn't miss anything. That was the entire game. It was penalties and Jacksonville's defense. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I will be posting another video later going over tight ends once I get off work. So be on the lookout for that one. Thank you guys for all the support in the new channel. Trying to create as much content as I can without oversaturating it. So, like I said, thank you guys for watching again. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.